Hey viewers, hey subscribers, and welcome back to my channel, Aquarian Empress Tarot. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome. To my returning subscribers, welcome back, my loves. I just posted on Instagram that I was going to be live. I'm a few minutes early. I was going to start at 10, but why not? Why not? So I already cleared my space and I'm good to go. So today is Saturday. Saturday is governed by Saturn. And let me tell you, Saturn comes to collect. Saturn very much deals with karmic things. So it's a day of protecting yourself from any evil eye, from any negative low-level energies or entities that may be lurking around. It's a great day to clear your space. Block, delete, clean your home, get rid of anything that you don't want in your energy today, to block anything that could possibly cause you any like malintentions. Okay, prayers work just fine. Protection rituals, protection oils, things of that nature, all of those things. So I'm going to be doing a few readings this morning. So anyone who would like a reading, please make sure that you send your donation via Super Chat, Cash App, PayPal, and then just drop a green heart so that any of my moderators that hop in, they'll know that you sent that donation, and then we'll get into your reading, okay? But I wanted to cover protection. Protection comes in so many different forms. Protecting your energy, protecting your home, your safety. Like, we need protection in all areas of life, honestly. Your health, like all the good things. All the good things, y'all. So I'm just giving everybody a few minutes to hop in. I don't even know if YouTube sent out a notification, y'all. So I'm just going to give everybody a minute to hop in and join the live stream. Because sometimes notifications don't go out. So I'm going to just give y'all a few minutes to hop in. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if I can get some collective messages for y'all from Spirit today. See what Spirit wants you to know about protecting yourselves. Like, in what ways can the collective better protect themselves spiritually, physically, energetically? Like, let's see what messages Spirit has to say for y'all. Clear, cut, and concise messages. All right, Spirit. Y'all know I gotta use one of my favorite tarot decks this morning. This is the Badass Tarot deck by Harley Spencer. Shout out to Harley Spencer. She really is a sweetheart. And this is the tarot deck. It's available on her website. She has a part 2 out, a new deck, part 2, which I'm going to be getting that deck as well. I love the deck because it's fun, it's blunt, it's cutthroat, it's very direct messages, and it makes you think. And I love things that challenge my mental because, you know, I'm an Aquarius, I'm an air sign, that's what we do. So let's look and see what Spirit wants the collective to know in regards to protecting yourself today and throughout the month of June. And happy birthday to all of my June Geminis. Yay! So also, Gemini, if you would like a personal reading with me, to book a personal reading, I posted it in my community tab before, but I'm gonna post again that you guys use the code Gemini at checkout for 50% off any reading, because it's your birthday. And we gonna party like it's your birthday. So Gemini, shout out to y'all. Happy birthday. I love you some Geminis because I just get along with y'all. Like, we're air signs, so you know we on that level. We see eye to eye about a lot of things. Gemini, it cracks me up because y'all are like y'all are so spontaneous. Like Gemini is always up for a good time. Gemini is that person that will entertain. Gemini will entertain your bullshit. They will. Like Gemini will be the person like you finna go fight them. I'm gonna go ahead and be right there beside you. Like Gemini gonna sit there on the passenger side where you get ready to go pull up on somebody. Like Gemini is about that life. I have had way too much fun with Geminis. But you know, in the same aspect, Geminis have that other side too. You know what I mean? And it's like, ooh, that's a lot. So with Gemini, you never know what you're gonna get. But I love the duality of Gemini because it's like Gemini knows that they have both extremes. They're fully aware of their shadow self as well as their light aspect. So I think that's a good thing because when you're self-aware, nobody can use it against you. Like it's like somebody telling you, you're a little bit crazy, and you like, I already know that. So what are you saying? What are you trying to say? Like, I'm already aware I'm crazy. You know, that's that's Gemini. Like Gemini's like, I know. So what? What's new? You know? And I wish more people were like that. Like a lot of times, I was talking about this with one of my close friends this morning. She's a fellow tarot reader and light worker, and I was like, you know, it's so important, like in friendships, relationships, whatever, like dealing with people, that you embrace your own shadow. Like you know what your weaknesses are, because when you know what your weaknesses are along with your strengths, you know how to integrate it into your best self. Like I know that I struggle with impatience, but I also know that my strong suit is gaining information, learning new things. I'm a fast learner. So, you know, when I learn something new, I have to learn that if I'm teaching someone else or training someone else, I know my weakness is being impatient. So I'm learning how to integrate my shadow into my strong suit is communication. Like learning to be more compassionate and empathetic with my communication with people who are not as fast learners or who do not catch on as quickly to things, or they learn in a different way. So that's one of the ways, like, that's one of the things I love about the energy of Gemini, is that duality, to be able to balance out both good and bad, or positive and negative. I'm going to say it like that because honestly, even your shadow side is not bad per se. It's just it's the side of ourselves that we choose to suppress, ignore, deny, or we feel ashamed of, because that's what society has taught us to feel about being selfish, being dishonest, all of those things. Those things come from a place of trauma. Those things come from a place of a lack of love, a lack of empathy, a lack of compassion. So really, when you see how you operate or function under your shadow side, it helps you understand your light side, how you present yourself to people, because you don't want people to see you as a dishonest person. You know what I mean? But when you lie to protect yourself. You lie to protect people you love, or whatever the reason behind it is. You can kind of understand what triggers you, or liars trigger you because you've been lied to. You know what I mean? So you kind of get to see both there. Let's see what's up. So let's get into some collective messages, y'all, for today, and see what Spirit wants you to know as far as how to protect yourself, and some ancestor messages as well. Let's hop into it, you guys. Like I said, feel free to drop a green heart once you've donated if you'd like a reading. Readings are $12.22 for a 5-card spread, and $22.22 for a 10-card spread for a deep dive. So for those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe button if you are new and you like my content, you enjoy my live streams. All right, Spirit, Holy Spirit, Divine Source, please share messages for the collective. Ooh. collective messages in regards to protection. Oh, we have oppression, restriction, exhaustion, depression, depleted resources, feeling cut off, punishment, or confinement. So this is what we've got here, ancestral messages. Some of y'all, some of us collectively are really going through it. May have been kind of down and out, may have just been tied, honey, tied. Because literally and physically with, with astrology and the energetic pull of the planets, the moon, the sun, y'all, you may really have recently felt very exhausted and tired. Feeling cut off. Maybe somebody ghosted you during this retrograde period, or you haven't heard from someone. Communication may have suddenly abruptly stopped. Good morning, Aisha love. How are you? We've got punishment, confinement, like just feeling like the end of the world has happened. You know what I mean? Some of y'all I have recently experienced this energy of feeling restricted, like you're not, like you're feeling blockages, or you're feeling like you can't get to from point A to point B without some type of issue, without some type of drama. And that's one of the messages here. We have increase, sharing, reaping rewards, overflow, expansion, flowering, encouragement, fertile ground, and abundance. So that's funny that Spirit gave the messages, because it's like, even though we may have been going through that, especially with Mercury retrograde going on, we've got companionship, friendliness, mutual respect, shared goals, interdependence, agreement, and strengthening bonds. So, and now we are in the new moon in Gemini, and you see the two women here in this card, strengthening bonds, friendliness, and all of that good stuff. Good morning, y'all. Everybody who's hopping into the live stream. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you are new to the channel and you enjoy the live streams, the girls' chats, just to show your love and support if you feel called to do so, and subscribe to the channel. So we've got increase. So after this energy of oppression and feeling like depleted of your energy, feeling exhausted, Spirit is saying, don't stay stuck in this energy. It's okay to feel what you feel. It's okay to feel that way. Your emotions are valid. But it's like, don't stay stuck in this, because, this is kind of a dark place here. Like, you see the crows. It's all your thoughts may have been getting to you during this time. Like, damn, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this situation. How I'm going to pay this thing off. How I'm going to, fix my credit. Or, if I should stay at this job. Am I going to get another job if I quit because this is not working out? Like, y'all, the stress has been like on 100 the past few weeks. And Spirit's like, listen, Linda, sit down. Things are going to get better. So you see this field here, like with all the beautiful little flowers and everything, all the color, the orange. Orange is prosperity, by the way, in abundance. So you have sharing, reaping rewards. You may actually find out within the next 7 days, you may get information that's very helpful to you. Very helpful to you in what it is you're trying to do. You may find out a piece of information. You may get a lump sum of money from someone unexpectedly. Somebody may make a purchase from you. But we've got flowering. The grass only grows where we water it. So now is definitely a time to reflect and say, hey, how am I watering my own garden? What am I doing to cultivate growth? What am I doing to ensure that I reap the rewards of the fruits of my labor? What am I doing to be proactive in what it is that I say that I want? Whether that's in prosperity, abundance, health, money, whatever the case is. It says encouragement, fertile ground, and abundance. So some of you may just even be receiving a loving, nudging, encouraging word from someone, like a close friend or family member, somebody who's close to you, to help give you that extra boost of confidence, or to help give you that motivation to keep going. And we've got companionship, friendliness, mutual aspects, shared goals, interdependence, agreement, and strengthening bonds. So now you may be strengthening bonds with family, because I know a lot of people are having family reunions at this time. Family members may be contacting you. Like I said, somebody may reach out and be like, hey, I just wanted to send this to you. I felt like you might need it. Somebody might cash app you out of the blue. Like, you never know. Like, you may meet a close friend in the next couple weeks. somebody that you just vibe very well with. For those of you guys who are manifesting new love, you may meet a new person that you have shared goals, shared interests with. Things, basically all the colors in these cards, like the yellows, the oranges, the blues, is like things are coming to a cool, calm, and collected state. Like it's no longer this dark, low vibrational, chaotic energy that's been going on for the past 3 to 4 weeks since May the 10th, Mercury. But yeah, Spirit's like, yes, you went through it, but you made it through it. sometimes all it takes is just looking at the situation from a different perspective or a different angle. Like, I went through this and this was so rough. I'm telling this to myself. Like, I went through this experience. This was so rough. This was so hard. But you guess what? You made it through that experience. You learned something from it. And now you know, moving forward, how to, you know what I mean? Like, how to deal with the situation. So you're not caught off guard. All right, Spirit. So what ways can the collective protect themselves going forward? Because today is the day for protection. Definitely for that. Let's see. In what ways can my viewers, subscribers protect themselves from negative, low vibrational people, energies, and experiences? Spirit. In what ways can the collective protect themselves spiritually, emotionally, energetically? Okay. So we've got the Judgment card. So one of the ways that we can protect ourselves energetically is what Spirit is saying here, is to not always cast judgment on ourselves and others. Like, just because, you know, and somebody, let me explain that. Somebody might be a particular way. They may even perceive you to be a particular way. That's their issue, not yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be very easy to be like, oh, this person is the type of way. I don't want to deal with this person, talk to this person, whatever. And that's fine. But you know what? Only God can judge. You know what I mean? We are not here to judge other people and how they choose to live their lives and how they choose to interact with other people. That's on them. You know what I mean? But also, judgment is about accountability. Also taking personal accountability for your actions, our actions as a collective when we deal with other people, who we allow into our energy, when we allow people to cross our boundaries, not standing our ground and saying no, or saying yes when we really mean no, being open and honest about how we feel and what we need. And Spirit saying that's one of the ways. Make better choices, make better decisions. Judgment is about the decisions and the choices that you make. It's a final choice. The choice is always ultimately up to us. Where we've been, what jobs we've accepted, what relationships we've entertained or we've chosen to entertain, people we've chosen to have children with. Those are all personal decisions. And Spirit's like, judgment is a decision. And you know, sometimes the choices that we make makes you feel like you're doing a life sentence, especially if you connect with someone and you have children with this person. It's literally like a life sentence. So be careful of the choices that you make, the decisions that you make, the people that you choose to engage with. How is it going to help you grow? You know what I mean? I was just having this conversation with a close friend earlier this morning about the importance of like not running off of chemistry and not running off of vibes, because I've been guilty of it in my past relationships too. Like, it ends as quickly as it starts because it doesn't have a strong foundation. It was just superficial. You know what I mean? Like, it was just, oh, he's cute or he thinks I'm cute or whatever, and we get together, woo, and then before you know it, it's over as quickly as it started because it wasn't anything solid. There was no solid foundation there. There was no real depth to it. You know what I mean? Like, there was no real discussion about the future, about core values, about what it is that this person wants out of life, where they're headed, where their goals are versus my goals and what I want out of life. So it's the choices. It really starts with our choices. That's one of the ways to protect yourself. You get to be the judge and jury. Spirit says you are the judge. You get to decide who is in your energy, who you allow to be around you, to be around your children, to be in your space. You get to make that decision. But also hold yourself accountable, because it's always easier to point the finger at the other person. Yes, they did this to you. Yes, they lied to you. Yes, they did this and this, they did that. But what signs did you ignore? What things could you have avoided? Could you have avoided? It's a question. It's not an accusation. It's a question that Spirit wants all of us to ask ourselves. Could this have been avoided? If so, how? What did you learn from the experience? So one of the best ways to protect yourself spiritually is judging your own self. And that's part of shadow work too. Holding yourself to a high standard. You should hold yourself to as high of a standard as you hold other people to. Like, it's quick to say what so-and-so should be doing. Well, she should have known this, or he should have known that. I could have seen this and I could have seen that. But when it's your situation, how quickly are you to see the things that you needed to see? How quickly are you to walk away from situations that you know have expired, that have run its course? And this is where judgment comes in protecting your own energy. All right, so let's keep going. Spirit, how can the collective protect themselves spiritually, emotionally, energetically? I also heard being a good judge of character with that judgment card. Why that message just came through, because I'm looking at Barbie and it's like she's good. She has a mugshot, right? She has a mugshot. I got the Four of Swords, but it came out in the reverse energy, so that's karmic energy for me. Because y'all see this card, right? It's like she's there for a mugshot. She done some stuff. You know, the saying goes, if you can't do the time, then don't do the crime. You know what I mean? So it's like, and it's karmic energy. It's karmic review is what judgment is. Like, you're going to, what goes around comes around. So whatever energies you put out is going to come back to you. You know what I mean? So make sure you're putting out good energy so it can come back to you. Doing right by people. We got the Four of Swords in reverse. Another way to protect your energy spiritually, emotionally, and energetically, Four of Swords in reverse is letting go. Like, not still holding on to a situation out of bitterness, resentfulness, holding a grudge against somebody that maybe ghosted you, did you wrong, didn't follow through, lied about some things. You know, allowing yourself to let go, allowing yourself the opportunity and time to grieve. One, because grief is a process, and heal. And those are ways to protect your energy, not still allowing yourself to get involved in rebound relationships back to back when you haven't even healed from the first experience that you dealt with that was so emotionally traumatic for you. If you know that you are not emotionally stable or ready to involve another human being in your life, then don't do it. Stay single. Do you know what I'm saying? If you know that you're mostly concerned about yourself, your needs at this time, and you don't have the emotional capacity to deal with another person's things, stay single. Do you see what I'm saying? Because the Four of Swords in the upright energy is about taking a break. It's about healing. It's about resting. It's about rejuvenation. But in the reverse energy, you're doing the opposite. You're literally like beating a dead horse. You keep thinking about, oh, what happened and what this person said to you in the last conversation you had, the last few text messages. You're still constantly thinking about and replaying this whole messy ass scenario over and over in your head. And this is exactly what's blocking you from being able to move forward. So protect your energy. Don't allow somebody else to take up space in your energy mentally, because it's going to block you from moving forward. Block the person, block them, delete the number, delete the pictures. You can't move forward if you are still stuck on this person. What does this say? I don't know what that says. Okay, anywho, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Y'all, I'm going to be posting collective readings today. I've been posted on my weekend availability. Anybody wanting to book an in-depth personal reading with me, you need to book it today before 6 p.m. Let's see. Ways to block your energy. Ways to protect your energy. Sorry, I said that wrong. Protection, what we're talking about. Six of Wands. Spending too much time on social media. Take a social media break. You see the OnlyFans here? The OnlyFans, you see all the likes. Another way is to disengage from being, from so many people having your attention, giving your time and energy away. You know, like, I don't know why that, thank you, Spirit, for the message, but it's like, as I'm looking at this card, right, and I'm seeing, you see how all the Facebook likes, the hearts and stuff that people put when you're on Instagram or whatever, you know, and she's falling out of the chair. She's really putting on a show. She's got a suit on, a bunny suit, like, constantly needing to perform, constantly needing to put on a show for other people. So when you do that, you're entertaining foolery a lot of the time. Like, you're putting on a show, you're performing for other people. Another good way to protect your energy, protect your spirit, is to log off. Spirit said log off. It's okay to log off. Sometimes y'all won't see me post, and that's on purpose. Like, sometimes you won't see me post. Sometimes it's because of work, and sometimes it's just on purpose. Like, I don't feel to be bothered with social media, and that's okay. Like, it's good for my own mental health. Just take a break. Just take a break. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta log off. Sometimes you just don't need to answer that phone call. Don't give something your attention. The easiest way for something to die is to give it lack of attention. You know what I mean? If you don't like the situation, then why keep answering that person's phone call? You know they're on some BS. So every time they call or text you, you know it's gonna be some mess. So why would you answer the phone? Why would you respond to the text message? Because now you've opened the door. You've opened the door for foolery. Protect your energy, y'all. Protect it at all costs. Protect your peace. You know, have you ever had that one person that you know that they call you to ask you for something? Like, you know, when you see their number, like, damn, it's so and so. I really don't want to talk to them, because you know when they're calling you, they're either calling you with some type of drama or they're calling you to ask you for something. That's a red flag for you. That should be a red flag. And Spirit's saying, pay attention. Pay attention to people who are only trying to get your attention, or they constantly need your attention. What is that about? Ego. Other ways Spirit, the collective, can protect their energy, their spirit. Ooh, the King of Swords came out. Y'all finna be mad, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Sometimes people need to be cussed out. They need to be cussed out. Do you hear me? Told off. Some people need to be told off because you said it nicely. You sugarcoated it. You explained your boundary. You said it several times. They think you're the one to be played with. Not today, Satan. King of Swords. Look at him. He is not playing. He's not playing at all. King of Swords. Very cutthroat, very dry, very straight to the point, take it or leave it type energy. Sometimes you have to be that way to protect your own peace. I mean, literally, like, sometimes you have to tell people, F off, pretty much. Like, this is not the time. I am not the one. Today is not the day. Like, you've tried me several times. I've been patient. I've held my tongue. I've held my peace. Today, you got the wrong one. Sometimes you got to be that person. Sometimes you got to be that person. All right? Especially, like I said, if you know the person is on some mess when they come to you, the person is only looking to see what they can get out of you, how they can benefit from the situation. Let me tell y'all about something that happens. It happens to me frequently. Like, people will try you. Like, for example, I have my website and I have readings at the prices that I have them for a particular reading. And I always tell people, read the description before you book with me, because I do not do refunds. So once you book, that's it, point blank, period. And you need to book it before a certain time. Well, I'll get DMs saying, oh, well, I really want to book with you, blah, 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 but I don't have the money. So why are you coming to me? Why are you coming to me? And this is like not once or twice. This is like several times. I really want to book with you, but I can't afford this price. At the risk of sounding harsh, it's not my problem. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not my problem. And if you keep coming to me with this same lame excuse, you're probably going to get blocked, because that's like going to the grocery store knowing damn well you have no intentions to buy anything. What are you in there doing? Why are you in there? Do you see what I'm saying, y'all? Make it make sense. King of Swords energy here. King of Swords energy here. Ooh, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Bad and bougie. Every time I see this card. Nine of Pentacles. Focusing on your coin. Focusing on yourself. Focusing on your abundance and what makes you content and feel comfortable. That's another way of protecting your peace. Focus. Minding your own business. That's another way to protect yourself. Minding your business. That's what Spirit said. Minding the business that pays me. I'm doing great. I'm living the good life. I mean, she's dressed in candy corns. Her hair is, what is this on her hair? The sun is a lemon. Or is it an apple? She's got this poodle all dressed up. You know what I mean? Like, minding the business that pays you. And when you mind the business that pays you, you will find that your life is a whole lot more peaceful. Stop gossiping. Stop entertaining other people's foolishness. Stop inserting yourself where no one asked you to insert yourself. Those are other ways to protect your energy, to protect your spirit, to protect your emotions. Because a lot of times when you start inserting yourself where you're not wanted or where you're not asked to be, you get your feelings hurt. Because nobody asked you to get involved. Nobody asked you to come in and be Captain Save. Nobody asked you to come in. Nobody asked for your advice. Nobody asked for your input. If somebody asked for your input, that's one thing. But it's a whole other thing to be like, well, if it were me, I would do this and such. Nobody asked you, though. You see what I'm saying? They didn't ask for it, don't give it. They didn't ask for it, don't give it. All right, Spirit. Overall, messages for my viewers, subscribers. And I hope what I'm saying is making sense to somebody somewhere. I hope it's making sense, because sometimes the messages that come through, people be like, what is she talking about? But yep, ways to protect ourselves spiritually, emotionally, and energetically. Page of Swords. Spirit says, pay attention. Watch out. I'm hearing that song by Lauryn Hill. Girls, you know you better watch out. Because some people are only about that thing, and that's what it boils down to. You have to protect your energy. You have to be on guard, be alert. Even the Bible says, be watchful, be vigilant. All of those things, because sometimes people really are out for themselves and they don't have your best interest at heart. And that's not to generate or create trust issues. That just says, be aware. Be aware. When you see the red flags, when you see the signs, do what you need to do to move along, because you don't want to stay stuck in a situation that's not beneficial for you. All right. So that's been the collective messages, y'all. Nobody is in the live stream too much. So I'm going to hop out of here and I'm going to post some collective readings, y'all. Probably do some pick-a-cards. Sagittarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Y'all are going to be up the first signs for June. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. I'm going to be working on those today. All right. So sending y'all the best of love, blessings, peace. Make sure you do your protection rituals today. Your prayers, your affirmations, all of that. Today's the day. So sending y'all love, peace, and blessings, y'all. Till next time.